What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another highlight video. I got a nice run from early in 2023. A couple of nice sessions already for the year, so hopefully this trend continues. 3 final tables in this session. It was a really nice weekday session on Party. There's this Party Poker Championship series going on, so a couple of the key events I managed to final table. Not so big of a spoiler, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Raise shove. Gonna ISO jam. Nice hold. Very nice. If they 3-bet, I'll fold. If they call or fold, I'm all in. Into 3-bet. Best of luck, guys. Bubble time against Under the Gun 1. Pretty nice spot to put pressure on all the hands that I don't want to go all in with, which on the bubble is quite a few, but value bets are pretty strong too. That's really good. That's really good. Can we hold? Nice. Whew. Wow, that is exceeding expectations. I mean, usually we have to win a flip to double up there. Gonna play a raise and c-bet. Another nice pot on the bubble. All right, we cashed this one also. Still no bounties in this 320, but a good stack. C-bet the flop small, call it check raise here. I think we have a lot of hands that have a decent reason to small bet here. So check raise, check call. I guess we're just all in for value with ace king in the river. Block is not going to change that. I mean, I don't have a monster here, but it seems like it's going to be in there for value. Could have much better hands, but I think it's like kind of in the bottom of value. Is this where they cry and call with like 5-7? No, I get a fold. All right, pocket eights here. We are going to shove. I'm not super excited about it with all the even stacks in the field, but this range for a min raise should be wide enough that this is profitable, especially with this call here. So just got to take the spot, I think. We're doing the same thing here, which is it's actually the same spot where I'm not actually super pumped to go all in. Could like 3-bet call or flat, but I think shove will make money, so it's tough to hate it. Pocket sixes have been hot this year. Not going to flop a set this time against Tobias. Pair with the club against the wide range. I don't know, like, I just feel like am I going to realize my equity properly here? Yeah, I probably need to call one. I mean, they can just have 5s and play one street. We can go club. We can hit a 6. Can bluff some gutters, bluff some broadways. Again, we beat like pocket 5s, 4s, 3s. Minus the voice crack. As for bluff catching the river, I mean, I guess on this river I can have like some weak ace X, some jack X. Both probably end up being better than this, even though we block a club. I'm gonna be betting this board a lot. A lot of my bluffs connect and my value. I'm just probably gonna play a range bet here. It's not like I have a lot of king queen in my range that misses here because I'm just not 3-betting it. So I think we'll play this as a range bet and have that to be pretty successful. I think if we want to give up, maybe it's turn with aces, or not give up, but check with aces. It'll be turn if anything. And I kind of, well, interesting. I mean, we're kind of fucked here, aren't we? Unless they call their entire range pre-flop, and then we're not so screwed. Nasty though, nasty one. We're gonna check turn. I think I'm gonna check river too. They should probably still value bet like kings and queens because I can have jacks and 10s and I can have like a king 5 offsuit. Well, we're going to win here sometimes. We're going to lose here sometimes. I'm not going to fold aces though. Let's go. 9-10 of diamonds float. Yes. Bro, let's go. The double check with the aces paying off huge there. Oh, yeah. I thought it was offsuit for a second. Wow. All right, we got a check call on the flop. Half pot lead on the turn. So if they have a set, we want to raise, probably. They have an ace, we want to raise, probably. The thing is, even if they have a flush, we have a lot of equity. Oh, I almost timed out. I actually just called because I almost timed out straight up. I think I'm just going to raise flushes here. Do you pay for bubble protection? I'm new to GG. The people that register before the tournament starts get the bubble protection. You get it from starting games, is how it works, I think. And then if you bust on the bubble, you get some kind of compensation. I think it's like tournament dollars or something. Shoving a shove early on here. Wow, ace, queen, queens, and kings. 3-way all in early. Kings does just straight up hold for a double knockout. That's, wow. I mean, short stack has kings. Not gonna find the double. Tobias eliminated. Ace on the river. 3 players eliminated already on this final table. Pretty crazy. Oh, please have 9s or 8s or 7s. 5s. Oh my god. For chip lead. For chip lead. Hold. God, what a grind this has been. What a day. So clean. Let's go. All right, we see check raise on Jack 10-10. hijack against cutoff here. And a call. I mean, both ranges should be pretty strong because Yuri, I feel like, doesn't have a ton of incentive to stab wide on the flop. Well, in my opinion anyway, so that kind of makes both ranges, when it goes bet, raise, call, like really strong here. Because you're just going to have less like pocket sevens to attack with the check raise on the flop, or less, I don't know, what stabs here, just king six of hearts or whatever. River is the 9. Anybody that had king queen is very happy now. The player that was hating their life with 10-9 is now happy. Ace 10. Oh my god, dude. Oh my goodness. Ace 10 of clubs against the 7-8 here. Ace 10 of clubs. You have top trips and the flush draw. Somehow losing. I mean. Alright, well, we do get another ladder. Folding this weak offsuit combo multi-way with the short stack here. I'm going to call here Jack 7, Queen 6. GG. We're going to be down to 3. So I got 26, 150, and what, 150 blinds? Oh, I can't believe I lost another one as well. Am I value betting thin here? I mean, maybe I need to go bigger. You think I have a 7? Pocket aces? That's annoying. Oh, interesting. Hit me with something, Boris. I do truly hate this game. Check, check. Thoughts? Thoughts, Boris? Check, check. Boris, thoughts? Check, check. Thoughts? I'm probably still calling this. Oh, should I jam? Call down. Oh! Boris. Oh my... I mean, man. Like, what? Come on. Like, come on. I mean, deep breaths, man. I mean, everything's getting cracked here. This is... Like these monsters are getting cracked deep in these tournaments. Alright, big flip here. Big flip. We can still win. Nice. Let's go. We're not out. We get our chips back. It's all good. If I had Jack 5 of diamonds, I'd be more excited to shove. Like, obviously, because there's a clear worse diamond that's still pretty strong that might hero call. Like, for that sizing, I feel like they can have, like, let's think about thin diamond bets. Like, the Jack and the 10 of diamonds are the thin diamond bets. If I could get rid of the 10 of diamonds from my hand and assume that they can have some, you know, 10 of diamonds in there for a thin value bet on the river, then I'd be more interested in maybe shoving against the small sizing. But anyway, we call and we're losing here somehow. Terrible flop for my hand. Ace 4 of clubs, not the one. Not the one. Check, check. On the bubble here, I went for a limp stab with the 5s. We're going to bet call small raise. Could have some 4x and some bluffs. Not looking to get out of the way any right off the rip there. Nice river that I beat, like a weird Jack 5 now, but they're going to have some 2-pair aces. It's going to have some traps. Kind of a tough river to evaluate against a raising range that has a lot of ace X in it. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. There could be some pure garbage in here, but I think I'm going to fold. And we call, and the river is an 8, bringing in a 4-liner to the 9. I mean, I have a good pair. Block ace king, which is kind of nice. King 9. Could bluff a lot, but I don't know. Shove the ace 8 offsuit for 16, running into queens. Good game. We're gonna get 3rd place. I mean, honestly, I'm okay with all of this tournament except for, like, this king-queen hand is, like... This king-queen hand is just maybe one we should just call down and, like, just hope to see ace 5. You know, Boris has all the chips. I'm going to have a lot of awkward hands on the river that aren't straights, kind of like this one. So I could see this call being okay on the river, and it always sucks to fold one that you could call and then you bust, like, 5 hands later. But also, like, they're also just going to have all the king 9s, all the ace kings. 9x is a very easy hand to barrel, any of these 9x combos. So they're going to have a straight, a bunch, for sure. GG's, ace 8. So overall, I'm pretty okay with the tournament. This is a big spot. 17 left, 14 make the money. Nice. And I just cashed this 215. And I'm looking good to cash this 55. Wow, king queen against king queen on the bubble. Nasty. Got some good money up top in this 215. Got to focus up. Call the flop. 2 overs, backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. Pretty well against some of the polar bluffs. Like, they just raise like Jack 5 offsuit or whatever. Jack 3 suited. Turn 10, I don't think we're going to bluff King Queen. We have a lot of natural bluffs here, and we can just have the best hand, so... I don't necessarily think ace high folds right away, either. So yeah, I'm going to check. And, of course, on the river, if they bet small, probably want to raise. If they bet big, we want to call. If they check, we want to value bet. Kind of like half pot here. Gives a good price to ace high. It looks like thin value with the 6, so they can, like... And it also leaves some room, right? Leaves some room if they do have something really garbage that they raise pre-flop. Like if we assume a polarized range and they have some garbage here, it leaves some room for Jack 3 suited that gave up on the turn to reopen the action and just rip it in my face. You know, my hand looks like a 6. My hand looks like pocket 7s or something, right? So nice. 12 left here in the turbo. I will try to sweat the 215 Winter Series event mainly here, but hands are just going to happen faster in the turbo. Don't think I I mean, I guess I'll just play check call. Don't do so well against a delay bet range, but we obviously have decent outs. Our outs were kind of stolen, actually. The ace was stolen, the diamond was stolen. One of them, anyway. The thing is, I think if I lead the turn, like I don't get ace king to fold, I don't get ace 10 to fold. No queen x folds, no jack x folds. Maybe I get like a hand like pocket 6s to fold, or like some wheel aces that have decent equity against me, but even the wheel aces should call. So I just don't have great fold equity against the better hands there. I'm gonna play squeeze here. So weird. This is not a spot you see a lot on final tables. This is a very weird spot where chip leader plays a flat here. If they shove there, I might need a fold. Honestly, if they shove, it looks so trappy, just aces. But it's ace 8 here off the button. Yikes. Committed here. Big flip. Big old flip with 20 left. Come on. Dang. It's too bad. Call a shove here with the ace queen. Gonna see mostly shoves here from the button. Good luck. I don't even know how good this is. I mean, being so far away from like chip lead and stuff, I'm gonna call. It's not even that good though, I don't think. We are gonna double up though. Nice. Listen, I'm not folding the aces, alright? I know they've been bad to us, but I got a 3-bet in. They've been bad to us, but we gotta do this. They've been bad. Just don't. Just don't, please. Alright, that's a hold, guys. No complaints. That's a hold. I think this open jamming range will have more like more hands that dominate 7s, whereas in a different stack size we can maybe say, okay, 10s plus is always raising, ace king, ace queen is raising, but in this scenario I think more of those hands will want to shove, so our hand is a little bit worse. Also, I think I can just kind of dominate this situation given the stacks how they are, and like honestly, if I call this guy and win, I'm obviously doing really well, but I already have the chip lead, right? I already have the ability to put the pressure on. Whereas if I call and lose, I'm like one of the shorter stacks now, and I'm tied and I'm gridlocked. I'm not going to call ace 3 here. I think ace 7 we got to call. Yeah, I think we got to call this one. That's a big flop. That is a big flop. Come on. Boom! Let's go. Nice. I mean, it's nice to fold out king 10 here, to be fair. I'm trying to decide, like, how much better it is to just rip it pre than play in position with a pair, which is not so bad post flop with blind versus blind, like underrated, but yeah, I think shoving's still pretty nice. Pretty good flop for the 9s. I actually like big bet here because I think they're gonna play very passively, but they have so many hands that have like decent equity here that need to call once. Like if they have 5-6, they gotta call, right? You know, they got jack 7, like they just gotta click call once always. But those hands that maybe would play raise in non-ICM would not play raise here. Is there room to go half pot? Make them think they got fold equity? Or do they just call and try to get there and then fold river? Maybe it's just shove turn. 4 on the flop. This could be a good day for Botello. It is. Unlucky for MC. Very unlucky. We're going to take it though. We're heads up with a pretty good chip lead. What do I do with 7 deuce? It's suited. It is 7 high though. There's a 6. What's the kicker? Is it good? Not so good. Ace 9 twice? It's a very good flop for me. Nice hand. Ace queen against king 9. We're gonna hold in this hyper. Nice hand, ace 7. I had ace deuce. Good luck. Yeah, thanks, man. All right, round 3. Another ace. 3 aces in a row for this guy. But I am the lucky one, of course, with the jacks. Let's go. We win the turbo. Ran really good. Of course, as you need to in turbos. Well, okay, here we go. 10 players left. We get the ISO with the ace jack against the button jamming range, which is quite wide. Big spot here. Against king queen. It's a fair fight. It's a fair fight. Let's go. Nice. The run good continues on the Wednesday. Flatting range here off 20. What does this look like? I mean, generally with a nut flush draw, you can kind of do whatever. I don't think it really matters specifically what the range looks like on this board. We just have like an overcard and a nut draw on a shallow stack, so betting is going to be fine. Betting will be fine, so we're going to go for that. Jack 9 ace 10. I think it's going to be final table time here. Oh wait, I guess final table will just be at 7. They're going to even out the tables, I would imagine. Final table, I wish I had more chips. I wish I had more chips. $921 locked up. First place, 5.3 thousand. We got a ways to go, but you know, it's all good. Yeah, we'll take this one. Matt beat me out, yeah. It just felt like unnecessary. It was like an unnecessary use of the F word, you know? Don't need it. Don't need it. There's a time and a place. Like when I take a bad beat. I feel like it's kind of weird to get raised here. Like my range, right? When I'm bluffing, it's like ace low, right? It's like ace 5, ace 3, ace 4. Like these wheel aces a lot of the time. And then like if I have it, it's not going to be king 10 suited. It's going to be like aces, kings, queens. So like I feel like I should get a lot of respect on this low board, even though I don't have like, yeah, I don't have 6, 7 suited, but my bluff raises should come from like suited or like high card, low card, suited, those kind of things. So my bluffs connect well, and then my value is the nuts, right? So, I mean, I know it's a little ironic when I'm sitting here with ace 9 offsuit. It's like it's also maybe ace 9, but like, I don't know. It's kind of annoying to get raised there. So we can take a flop, or we can like shove for value, right? Because, you know, they're going to be opening very wide here. We can kind of shove for value, because they're going to call like king 10 offsuit, or like ace 5 suited or whatever. Even ace 5 offsuit probably has to call, or we can take a flop. I think we just play an all in here against chip leader. All right, it's gonna be a flip. Start well, turn well, river well. Let's go. What a way to come back from break. Quick double up. Pocket eights here sucks. I don't think I would, honestly, I don't know. I don't actually think I'd shove here against them, but I'm gonna shove against chip leader. Spot sucks too. Okay, we're just gonna raise to ISO here. It's not a ridiculous strategy to have this click here. Like, it looks strong, of course, but there's somewhat of a difference getting it in for 700,000 and all of it. I don't know. Ace-Jack suited, for example. If I had Ace-Jack suited, I might just click it back here because I'm, okay, if it's Patrick and it's 10 big blinds or 11, okay, let's run it with the Ace-Jack, right? But if it's 2 more players in the blinds, or if it's this guy getting it in, I might not be so happy getting it in with Ace-Jack anymore. So I think having a click there is reasonable with more than just, like, nuts. Like, that seems to make sense to me. And flat calling is, like, definitely attractive, but I can't think of too many hands that want to flat call here. Like, this is such a strong range that, like, or a polar range that, I don't know, I don't think I want to get in there with king 10 suited anyway, right? Like, I'm just not going to have that hand that wants to flat very often here. It's kind of how I look at that. It also allows me to have a bluff. Am I bluffing much there? No, but I could have a bluff. I could have, like, ace 3 offsuit. I think we gotta defend this. Always trying to get better at these big blind defends. Okay, pretty good flop. Pair and a double backdoor. Pretty happy to face small bet too. Jack means we don't pick up any equity. It is an overcard to the board. Not so exciting as far as turns go, and not so exciting as far as rivers go either. Interesting. Pocket eights. Okay. There's so much money just floating around on this table, and we're all just gridlocked, like hoping something happens here. Actually, to be fair, the next few ladders are not crazy. All right, shove and a shove. We have our first ISO. Pretty big shove. These hands make some sense. Ace king is gonna flop a king, and GG to Edgar. 9-8's just gonna be a fold, even if we face a raise like this. Connor doubled up. Tommy still covers me. Max is alive. Patrick is Patrick. I mean, it's a Denmark flag, pretty much guaranteed to chip up at some point. So Not going to play any non-all-in 3-bets here. We just go all in. Best of luck. Queen? Spade? Spade. It's the wrong spade. I mean, a little bit brutal, I guess. We cashed for 1,000. Everyone is short. First is 5. Like, it really easily could have gone our way for a lot more money. But, oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Queens into kings for short stacks. All right. Good game. 1107.93. That puts our total cashes at 5,000 on the day. And that means we made just about 3,000 for the Wednesday grind. So, fun session today. See you guys later. Goodbye.